Why does trauma encoding happen in some people and not others? Well, there are 4 requirements for traumatic encodings, and you could remember them as EMLI, E-M-L-I. Trauma can only take hold if all 4 factors are present. Number 1, E is for event. An event experienced through the senses occurs. External events are ones that are experienced in the real world. Hearing about it happening to someone else, reading about it happening to someone else, or even watching a video, even fictitious stories and videos can be events. There will be an event that happened whether you remember or not. An event can be one experience, but if it's a layered trauma, it could be multiple events that make up an experience. Even in the womb, trauma can be encoded in the brain. And then there are internal events. Internal events are events inside of our heads, including memories and imagination. Events can be truly threatening, potentially threatening, or even perceived as threatening, which brings us to M, meaning. Number 2, the M in EMLI is meaning. Depending on the event, our brains assign different meanings. As part of EMLI, part of the traumatic encoding, the brain deems the event as a threat, and this meaning results in an emotional response. Meaning can be learned, conditioned threat stimuli, such as the fear of a gun. Or meaning can be innate, unconditioned threat stimuli, such as the fear of abandonment, fear of heights, fear of darkness, and more. To count as the M in EMLI, the meaning the brain generates during an event is one of threat or loss. Perceived threats can lead to meaning being applied as well. The threat or loss can be tangible or intangible. Loss of life, loss of family, bodily harm, loss of identity, status, and so forth. Number 3, the L in EMLI is landscape. In order for traumatic encoding to occur, a permissive, vulnerable landscape is required. At the time of the event, the landscape represents the electrochemical state within the brain. This electrochemical state is based on things like temperament, sensitivity to stress, and our past experiences. And number 4, the I in EMLI is inescapable. The 4th condition for traumatic encoding is that the event is perceived as inescapable. It's a danger that we are powerless to escape. So there you have it, EMLI, the 4 requirements that need to be present in order for a traumatic encoding to take hold.